We're back in Russia for week 2 at the FINA World Championship for the counterattack coming up next. Hi everyone, Greg Meskel here in Kazan, Russia at the FINA World Championships. We're back for week 2 of the counterattack, and it's a busy week, not only here in Russia, but it was back in the United States for the 2015 Junior Olympics. And we're going to kick things off with some JO highlights as we crown champions in a whole bunch of divisions in session 1 and 2. Let's get right to the highlights. We'll start first with the 10U Girls Championship. This is Back Bay Water Polo against Laguna Beach A. We pick it up in the 4th. Back Bay ahead 3-0. Elise Whitworth fights off her defender. She'll go cross cage. That's her 3rd of the game. Back Bay takes the gold 4-0. Afterwards, we caught up with Ms. Whitworth.
Our defense, it definitely improved. Like you could see from our first game to our last game, our defense is like really good now, and so yeah.
12U Boys Championship, SoCal Black taking on Vanguard Blue. This is a good one. 53 left in the 4th. We're all even at 6, but not for long. On the power play, SoCal turns to Tanahuac Zin. He shoots on goal. Brenis Laketis gets 2 hands on it, but the ball falls just behind him for the score. SoCal goes ahead 7-6. They take the gold in 12U Boys. 14U Boys Championship now. Stanford A taking on 680 Red. 3:44 left in the 2nd. Stanford ahead 4-3, and Gabriel DiCipolo takes the long entry pass. He'll find his way around the defender and scores on the skip shot goal. Stanford cruising in this one. They win it 17-5. They take the goal. Jason Hiremath on the victory.
We were excited the whole time. I think we started getting a little worried when it started catching up, but we just put our heads to it and we just won.
16U Boys Championship, Northwood versus Del Mar Water Polo. A little Orange County versus San Diego. 4:24 left in the 4th. Northwood ahead 6-5 on the power play. Matt Kasora, he scores. Northwood goes ahead 7-5. Your gold medalist in 16U. 18U Boys Championship. The Santa Barbara Polo Pals, an all-star team taking on LA Premier. 5:03 left in the 4th. Santa Barbara leads 6-5. Eric Goldenberg fires the skip shot from distance. That's on the money. The Polo Pals would go on to win this one 7-6. Ethan Wojciechowski on being a national champion.
Well, we've been training really hard all summer, like long days. We had a good game plan, and we executed.
On to session 2 now, 10U Mixed Championships, 680 Red, Vanguard Blue. Here we go, 4:05 left in the 4th. Vanguard leading, 680 Reds. Charlie Davis takes the penalty shot, but it's off the post. Charlie stays with it. He follows his shot, grabs the rebound, and just before the goalie can get to it, connects on the backhand for the score. And this would be a 680 Red win as they take it 5-4. Charlie spoke about the big win with us after the game.
Well, I think we really won it by the 2nd quarter because we knew we were behind. So we just really needed that win.
12U Girls Championship, SoCal Black, Rose Bowl Red. Great game. End of the 4th, 9 seconds left. We're tied at 7, not for long. SoCal turns to Annika Dolman. She doles one in with a long skip shot, and it's a SoCal win, 8-7. Isabella Gazaniga on the victory afterwards for SoCal.
Our coach is our inspiration because she's been working so hard for like 10 years to make us this far, and it's amazing.
14U Girls Championship, Rose Bowl Red versus Santa Barbara 805A, another great game. 59 seconds left in the 4th, Rose Bowl ahead 1-8-7. They turn to eventual MVP Natalie Wilmans. She'll beat her defender, finds the back of the net. Rose Bowl goes up 9-7. That's your final. Wilmans, the MVP, spoke with us on the big win.
I think we all just really wanted it, and it was our last game together, and we've lost to this team before, and we just wanted the win.
16U Girls Championship, Santa Barbara 805A versus Set, 1:44 left in the 4th. What is with these close games? Another one down to the wire. Santa Barbara ahead 8-7. Paige Housechild, the national teamer, goes long cross cage for the score. Santa Barbara goes on for the win, 9-8. Brittany Prentice catching up with us after a huge victory.
Honestly, it's just our discipline. I mean, all of that, we all go to practice. No one misses. We're going 2-3 times a week 3 times a day during the summer. Between high school and club, everyone goes. We all kick each other's butt at practice, and it's our hard work and discipline for sure.
Last but certainly not least, 18U Girls Championship, Santa Barbara 805A versus 680 Red. 1:53 left in the third, all tied at 1. 680 Reds, Emily Byrne takes the entry pass. She goes lob over the keeper for the score. 680 Red takes the crown, 6-3. Goalkeeper Madison Tagg fills us in on the big win.
You got to make sure you keep your composure. We were really talking about that at halftime. We couldn't get excited or emotionally beat because we knew that we had to put it away in the third quarter. And especially when it was 1-1, you got to make sure that you're working through it. And I know everyone's tired because it's such a close game. So,
congratulations to all of our Junior Olympics champions. What an awesome couple of days of high-level water polo. Now, in addition to all the medalists we just told you about, we also caught up with a bunch of athletes telling their stories of their clubs at JOS. Here's some of the stories we told at JOS 2015.
My team means everything. They're my rock. I love them. Like, every time that I feel down because we didn't win a game, they pick me right up because they always get through that, and I just break down, so they pick me up all the time.
My team is everything to me. They are like the first string goalies. I love them, having them with me, helping me out when I can't do something. They just know what I can do and know my limits, and then they can help me out with that. It's great.
Most of us are from all of us are from the Northeast Zone. A lot of us are from Pittsburgh. We all come around from the area. We all practice together. We had a week in the summer where we all practiced, so we all got to know each other better. So we're pretty good. We're a pretty tight team and ready to play.
It's great to be with all my ref friends from all over the country. It's great to get some feedback from very high-level officials, invaluable feedback. It's great for professional development. We get really great games, high-level games. So it's where you want to be if you're a ref.
Meanwhile, back here in Kazan, the FINA World Championships wind to a close. It's been a great couple of weeks for our men's and women's national teams. For our women, they'll vie for a medal, looking to get back to the podium for the first time since 2009. And meanwhile, our men have had a great showing. They will play for the 5th through 8th place bracket as they wind down their competition. Another note on the national team scene, our men's cadet national team has arrived in Montenegro. They'll be heading off to Serbia to take part in the Darko Kucic Memorial Tournament coming up on August 10th. We have a full roster and schedule available now on usawaterpolo.org. We'll have results of that event as they go. Good luck to the guys over there as they compete. And we'll close things out as we do every show with our social media send-off. As you might imagine, it's Junior Olympics heavy and also a great idea for a video game. Let's get right into it. We started things off first, though, with a water polo video game idea. Riley Hess suggests this on Twitter. EA Sports, someone make a water polo video game. Great idea, Riley. From there, on to the JO Madness, the Spartan Water Polo Club out of Michigan. Check out these fatheads they brought to JOs, representing their coaching staff and some other folks associated with the club. Nice job there. Wonder if those will be on sale on the internet anytime soon. Meanwhile, Olympian Jess Steffens coaching at JOs, and when an Olympian tells you there's some future Olympians, you better listen. That's what she's saying here on Twitter at Jess Steffens. Shieldy made the scene at Junior Olympics, one of the biggest stars of the JOs every year, and Viper Pigeon, a bit starstruck. Some of their youngsters were not ready for the star power that is our official mascot, Shieldy. Set Water Polo having a good time at the selfie station. Don't forget, official photos on sale from KLC Photos at usawaterpolo.org. And then last but certainly not least, Tyler Thames. Shieldy is his best friend. Tyler, that's the biggest win anyone's going to get all week at JOs, hanging out with the big shield. Well, that's our social media send-off. Don't forget, we want to see the best of what you're doing on social media. Use the hashtag counterattack. Tag us, USA Water Polo at USAWP, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. By now, you know the deal. That's going to do it for us this week here in Russia and on the Counterattack. We'll see you next week back in the studio. Thanks for watching. When you're on the Counterattack, look weak side.